Man, why y'all ain't telling me Jidenna make good music? Is that how you say his name, Jidenna? Jidenna? I don't know. But I randomly saw he dropped a new album, Me, You, and God. And I was like, I'm gonna tap in with him. I'm gonna give it a listen. And I was definitely pleased at what I was hearing. My first thought going into this album was, after listening to it, I really had to think, like, why have I never tapped in with Jidenna? And it's really because of his image, like the way he dressed. We all judge people off the way they present themselves, and sometimes it can keep you from engaging with a person. That's if you're closed-minded. And this is a great example of don't judge a book by its cover. Because if I just looked at the way Jidenna presents himself and never listened to this album, I would have missed out on a body of work that I really like. The theme of this album is definitely lust. He's a hornball. I won't say he's a hornball, but he's definitely out here boning, but messing with these women, having relationships. He's obviously into the polyamorous lifestyle, having multiple women and wives. I respect the open-mindedness. I feel like there's a lot of people out here having polyamorous relationships, but it's, discreet. The other partner doesn't know. One person is in a polyamorous relationship, the other person is in a monogamous relationship, but that's a conversation for another day. Let's get into the music. I just wanna get smacked this way, Misbehave, that beat hit though. It came with that funky, all right, get your head, get you moving, get you grooving. Like, all right, what am I about to get myself into? Misbehave started the album off good, but front end wasn't feeling that though. To be honest, it wasn't, I don't think front end is trash, but I could easily do without it. It was probably the features though. Like one of the features had a part where he said Casamigos, and it kind of fucked up the flow for me. He didn't say it smooth enough, and it kind of messed it up for me. Am I being particular? Maybe. I could skip that and go without front end. You can't really afford to miss at the beginning. But he redeemed himself with Blush. He's talking about how, especially with men, straight men, dudes from around the way, you gonna get clowned if you sprung head over heels over a joint. He talking about dudes don't blush no more. I'm black. Look at me. I'm black as fuck. I ain't never blushed a day in my life. But I get what you trying to say, Jidenna. You a little more light skinned. Maybe you do blush. Some chick had him open on this joint. He was talking about crying. I'll cry for you. Didn't he say that on that joint? Yeah, he was talking about I'll cry on the phone. I can't even talk on the phone with you. Some joint had him head over heels. You got me giddy with your pretty self. Nigga, what? She ain't even moved in yet, but you call it y'all. And he was rapping on that joint. I respect anybody who can do that melodic bag well, but also go and spit some bars at a good, I don't know if I want to say high level, but at a level which I can enjoy, because I'm particular about voices and shit like that. And I thought he had a good voice and delivery on this song. Right was a smooth little interlude getting us in the Safe with Bootsy Collins. This song, Safe, is a standout, full, robust production on this joint, as to be expected with the Bootsy Collins collaboration. I feel like that's some shit I want to hear at a festival. You outside, you could play that driving on a warm day, windows down, very melodic, wind blowing through your hair, a vibe. Well done. I skip Money. The next song I like is Maybe Swankofornia. That's the joint. Wavy, alternative vibes. Like a lot of this music feels like alt to me, which is cool. I describe alt as, it's not R&B, it's alt. You know what it is. Like if you watching this video, you probably a music enthusiast. You know what alternative Tame Impala type music is. And that's definitely what a lot of these songs feel like to me. I don't know if that's the best reference because I'm not the king of the alternative world. And I know Tame Impala, that's probably shows you that it's kind of a basic reference point, but that's what it feels like. This was a joint. I liked it. A lot of music on this album is festival ready. He should have dropped this joint earlier. Maybe he could have got booked for Coachella. If he had the full band up there, maybe an all-woman band or with a crazy set, this album would be a vibe, but it's about to be summertime. I'm sure he's gonna have plenty of opportunity to perform these joints. This is definitely something you wanna hear live. Like this is a wavy joint for sure. Pull Out. I listened to Pull Out and I was like, is Travis Scott about to come in at some point? Definitely felt like a song that Travis should have been on. Fire production, the feature on here, Roman, Gia Arthur, he did his shit. He ain't Travis, but he did his shit though. This was a good song. Another hornball song. Sweet Bitters. he really getting into it, talking about the polyamorous relationships. He was with a younger joint, but she was very wise. He tried to bring a friend into their relationship, but she was too vanilla. They was probably doing some crazy shit and she just couldn't keep up. She was killing the vibe and the joint had to tell her, we gotta dub this joint. She is not with the shits. And that's the value of a strong woman. And sometimes you try different things and it don't work out and you move on, you learn from it. You can use that experience to make a song that's a standout on your album, Me, You, and God. Sweet Bitters.
You ain't wanna touch me, you ain't even wanna cook for me. We saw a cut.
Another song where he displayed his rap skills. I like that he's not all melodic, not all rap, but a little bit of both. Very well done. Situation, another very alternative Tame Impala type song. I'm sorry I keep using Tame Impala as a reference, but like I said, I'm not the king of the alternative world. But this is definitely a song that the white girls will love, that the alternative blacks, the hipsters, or maybe just people with good taste in music is gonna fuck with. I like that he has a diversity in his, musical bag. Maybe he's been doing this his whole career. Like I said, I never listened to him because he dressed weird. Very alternative vibes. You could definitely hear Situation being played in Urban Outfitters. Situations is Urban Outfitters certified. Summer hunger. Even rich niggas gotta eat pussy. That's what I have written down. I don't know why I wrote that down, but maybe that's the theme of the song.
Put your gushy on me. Stay for.
You gotta rap about eating some pussy sometimes, to be honest. Between me and you, the ladies is gonna appreciate it, man. He really leaning into the woman in this album. He talking about crying for a joint, being sprung, eating the box. The woman gonna love this joint. That's definitely his audience. It was a time where he was getting posted on the Shade Room all the time. I'm sure he got a big black woman fan base. I think he's probably getting a little pushback for his polyamorous belief system because I'm sure not everybody down for it, but he gonna get some joints who down for it. And that's all you need. You don't need 100 people. You need a strong 10 and you can live the life you want. That's between me and you. That's a gem.
Even rich niggas gotta eat.
Even rich niggas gotta eat. Did a girl ghostwrite this song? Why did you feel the need to set the tone that even rich niggas gotta eat? What that gotta do with you? Do rich niggas gotta eat? Or is it only you? Cause I'm sure some rich niggas who like, I ain't doing shit. Ladies, leave a comment below. Even the rich niggas gotta eat? You Scary ended the album off very well. Alternative vibes, high energy. It started off very vibey and smooth. Then that boom, boom, boom hit. And it just takes you to that next level. This is one of them albums that you will probably appreciate more if you were inebriated, if you were on a beach. Summer ready for sure. This album, I'm shout out to Spotify. This album was released on Wonderland Records / Magic Chief Productions. That begs the question, is he an independent artist? Because if this album was released independently, he's gonna get even more props from me because this album sounded like it had a budget attached to it. It was very well done. And that's definitely harder to execute when you're not signed to a major label. This Jidenna album is definitely approved, fire. It will be in my rotation all summer. I wanna know your thoughts on it though. Did you listen to it? What's your favorite song? But man, I appreciate you watching this video. I'm gonna keep them coming. Like and subscribe. I appreciate it, man. Peace.